Hello my loves. Right, I have been inspired by the insanely talented Lottie Clark nails. Now, I said ages ago I would not do butterflies. I said I can't do them, I will never be able to do them. I'm just sick of seeing them, I'm fed up with it. But I've learnt to do them. I've broken it down, so I'm going to show you how I have learnt to do it. I'm going to use Little Toto. As you know, that's kind of like my go-to nude at the moment. I've just buffed and trimmed these practice tips. That's all. The stand for the practice tips, the magnetic stand, is from Glitter Planet UK. I'll put a link and a discount code in the description box. And I'll also put a link to Madame Glam and Lecente, whose gels I'm using as well. But yeah, Lottie is an incredibly talented freehand nail artist who I've had the pleasure of working with through Angel Crystals and Swarovski. We go back a few years. She's insanely talented, and I was really inspired to try this. After saying I wouldn't do it, I'm doing it. Right, I'm going to go and put a matte top coat on here and get it in the lamp.
When I think about yesterday, my oh my.
So I'm going to be using various shades of pink for this. The pinks I have chosen for the first nail are Lecente Create, Portobello, and also Armour or Amor. I'm terrible with funny words. I don't know, strange. I'm going to be using CJP Gel Paint, Blackjack and Snowdrop for the detailing work, because they're a thicker consistency than a gel polish. I'm going to be using a long liner brush and a detailer brush. And then I'm going to be using my trusty palette from Just Joe Nail Addict. I forgot to put her link in the last video. I'll have to go back and do that. So, put some of your gel polish on the palette and drag your brush through. Drag it all the way through, rotating the brush around so it's got a good layer throughout the brush, nice and even. And then watch, anchor your pinky finger on the other hand so you've got a steady hand. Place the brush all the way down, like flat against the nail, see? And then pull it through. That is the easiest way to get a straight line. Once you've got that straight line, you can start drawing a little bit more with the tip of the brush. But to get that line, you literally need to lay the brush down on the nail gently and keep all your pressure even. So watch again, look, lay the brush down, lay it down, then drag it through. It's really quite simple when you know how. It's just, I used to hate long liner brushes. For the longest time, I refused to do any freehand, and I said that those brushes were awful and that they didn't work. And it wasn't the brush, it was the technique I was using. So again, I'll do the same to do the bottom half. So this is like the trendy, I don't even know what it's called, kind of blocking that's in at the moment. There you go, just line it along, straight along. And then I'll get my detailer brush, because it's easier to control, and use that to fill in the gap. And just, again, always anchor your pinky against your other hand. You need that steady, firm base beneath you. So make sure you're leaning on a desk and not trying to hold your hands up in the air or down low. Everything has to kind of be ergonomically correct for you to have a steady hand, or you will shake. And I'm doing this with like arthritic hands. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. Because I am not someone who freehands. I've always done acrylic design or hard gel design. I'm just teaching myself new methods to go with the trends and to go with what, you know, my hands are currently capable of. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stop doing all the other things. I'm just trying to take you on a journey with me of learning new things. Right, one coat is all you need, and that's cured for 30 seconds in my lamp. So that's had 30 seconds in the lamp, and now I'm going to just go in with the black CJP Blackjack gel paint, and I'm going to create the body of the butterfly. It took me the longest time to realise that I had to start with the body. I kept starting with the wings, and then at the end it would look really weird, and I'd think, well, of course it looks weird. I have no central point. So the first thing you need is the central point that everything's going to join to. Everything comes into the body of the butterfly. So just do your little sperm. That's what it looks like, isn't it? A little sperm. Cure that for 60 seconds. The reason the CJP gel paint is a 60-second cure is because it's thick. So give it a 60-second cure. And then I'm going to use my detailer brush in the Portobello colour. And I'm going to start outlining the wings. Now, the reason we've done a matte base coat is because it's so much easier to draw on. So I'm going to map out the shape I want for the wings. Now, this took me a little bit of time to get as well. I'll be honest, my wings looked utterly shite at first, and I really, really struggled. But practice makes perfect. So don't be disheartened if you don't get it first time. Some people are lucky. They're really naturally quite good at this. And other people, like me, freehand work just takes a little bit more effort, and that's all right. It's a bit of a journey, isn't it? So I'm just mapping it out the way I want it. The best thing is everything on the nail is cured. The minute you do a bit that you like, freeze cure it, because then if you mess up on the next bit, you can just wipe it off and start again, but the bit that you like will still be secure. So there's a rough idea of where I'm going. I'm going to quickly freeze cure that. Then I'm going to start filling in and just slightly finalising the shape a little bit. Now I'm going to do like an ombre effect on the wings, so they're lighter towards the butterfly's body and darker at the tips, which is why I'm using two colours. So I'm using Portobello all the way through until I get closer to the centre of the butterfly. And I'm kind of dragging it in a little feathering motion down. I must admit the Lecente gels are very, very good, especially for like artwork. They just don't have as big a range as Madame Glam because they haven't been going as long. But my two favourites are Madame Glam and Lecente. So if you're looking for a UK brand, Lecente. And if you're not fussed whether it's UK or worldwide, you know, then your choice is yours, really. Don't cure this, leave it as it is, leave this layer as it is. Wipe off your brush and then go in with the lighter colour, which I think is called Armour, I don't know. And add a little blob of that in the middle, at the bottom, sorry, not the middle. Spread it out at the base of the wing, and then we're going to start feathering it up. Now I don't have an ombre gel brush, so I'm just going to use tiny little movements with my detailer brush. And it works because you're putting two wet products into each other. They eventually kind of fuse and form a gradient. It doesn't take long. This is in real time right now. It's just about, again, anchoring that pinky, keeping your hand straight. And they kind of fade in quite nicely, look. And we'll do the same on all four wings. So apply a little blob and start blending that and graduating from lighter to darker. It just gives a bit of dimension. Again, this is something I picked up through just having a look at what Lottie had done. She is very talented, very, very talented artist. Oh, didn't have enough on that bit. And I'll just do the same through all of them. And then once that's done, I will pop this in the lamp. Now, usually it's a 30-second cure for Lecente, but I'm going to cure for 60 seconds purely because I've used quite a lot of gel and I don't want to under-cure it if this was on a client's hand. Once the butterfly is cured, I'm then going to go in with another layer of velvet matte top coat so that we've got a nice grippy surface to draw on for the next part. Okie dokie, so the butterfly is sealed in with a nice matte top coat. Doesn't look like much as it is, but we're going to go back in with the CJP gel paint. And I'm going to load quite a bit up on the end of my brush. And basically it's about pressure. Apply more pressure here, release the pressure as it goes down. More pressure, release the pressure. So the line becomes thicker and thinner. If you do it like that, you can get more of a flow with your brush. So more pressure, releasing, 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 releasing. That way you're not kind of paint, and then risking getting all scruffy lines. So just very little pressure by the butterfly's body and more pressure at the top. Then I'm just kind of finalising where I want it to go, bringing it to a little point at the tip of the wing. And then we're going to add the little lines that go within the wings, like the little detaily veins. Just drag the gel through. It's uncured gel. Milo, stop woofing. My dog's woofing. And we'll do the same on all of the wings. Same technique. Just adding that other little bit of detail there. Okay, so Milo. Same technique on all the wings. More pressure at the tip, less pressure at the body. More pressure at the tip, less pressure at the body. It will take practice if you've never done it before and you're like not so confident, but it's okay. Like, just keep practicing and keep all the tips that you practice with, because you can see your journey and how you start developing your skill. It's really interesting to watch. Once you've done it well, do it a few more times and then it's almost muscle memory. Now, obviously, the whole wing isn't on this side. It doesn't matter. Just don't join it at the top. Leave it open. It's almost as if the butterfly's wing has flown off of the edge of the nail. It's still thicker at the top. And you'll still bring some of those detail lines coming inwards. You just do it with a thin brush, so you drag the existing paint down, look. Okay, I hope that makes sense, by the way I'm describing it. And then we just do the same on that last little wing. But on that last little wing, we'll bring him more to a point because we've got a little bit more space to kind of add detail on there. So bring him up. There we go. Same on the other side. Again, apply the pressure, release the pressure. Under pressure. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm going to bring it slightly more to a point on this nail, on this wing, sorry. And just give him a little wiggle. And then again, those detailer lines, you can do them any way you want. This is the way I did them. Then we're going to do the two little antennae thingy majiggies. Again, apply more pressure at the top of it and then just less pressure at the base towards the butterfly. I'm not very good at these, but you know, I'll get better. Again, more pressure, little wiggle, less pressure. Cure that for 60 seconds. And then, before I apply the matte top coat, I'm going to do snowdrop. Little tiny dots. Now I could have used a dotting tool, but I decided to just dip the very tip of my brush because it's so small. And I'm just going to do a series of little white dots inside the thicker black areas. Now I tend to work in odd numbers, 3s, 5s, 7s, because it's more visually appealing. But it depends on the shape. It's not so bad when you're doing something where it's a little bit sporadic anyway, not kind of linear. If it's very organised, then go in odd numbers, but just squeeze in what you can so it looks right. You'll know when it looks enough. Don't overdo it. and then I'll put that in for another cure, but I'll only do a 30-second cure just to hold those dots in place, because I'm going to add a clear top coat over the top and it'll all finally cure itself. There we go, just the last couple of bits and some stompy footsteps upstairs from Oliver. Okay, matte top coat into the lamp for 30 seconds. Right, on to the next nail. We're just repeating this through all 4 nails. So, I'm going to go in, I'm going to apply some colour to the palette. I'm just opening the blinds. Oh, it's foggy out there. Now this time, we'll use this colour and the one we've just used, if you see what I mean. That's the one that's just come out the lamp. Look how beautiful that is. Let's start work on the next nail. This one again will be in real time. So I've loaded up my brush, I'm going to lay my brush down, drag it through. Then I'll just drag it back up to extend that tip. And the same with the other side. Lay the brush down, drag it through. Honestly, you keep doing that, you'll be nailing it. Pardon the pun. Same at the very tip, just lay the brush along the tip of the nail. Nice and easy. There we go. Lay it along the nail. Okay, and I'm going to use my detailer brush to fill in as before. In the lamp for a 30-second cure, and we're going to do the body of the butterfly using the black gel paint. Slightly thicker at the head, then going thinner towards the tail. I don't place things completely central. I think it's easier to have them slightly off. It's just more visually appealing. That's why the butterfly maybe has a larger wing one side and is slightly tilting, rather than having it flat in the middle of the nail. Because there's always that risk of getting it slightly off and then it will look really, really off. So if it's already on the side, you know, you can kind of get away with minute mistakes. Again, outlining the wings as we did before, just getting a rough idea of where you want things to be so that you can see it in your mind, and then when you're happy with it, flash cure it quickly. And then taking that colour, working from the very tip of the wing down towards the butterfly's body, filling in the wing, literally, and then feathering it thin so that at the body we can add the lighter colour. Again, always anchor your pinky. I can't stress that enough. And I'm slightly altering the shape there. This is the time when you perfect that wing. keeping it flowing all the way through. So you know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to let you watch this bit. Remember, we don't cure yet. Do not cure. Clean your brush, go in with the lighter colour, place it by the body of the butterfly, and then blend those two together with those tiny brush strokes. Again, this is in real time, so it doesn't take long.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down.
So I have cured and matte top coated the butterfly, and we're going to go in and do that black detailer work again. It's all about pressure, thicker at the tip. Oh, hello. And then release the pressure down. So push down and then lift off. And then just finalize that shape. Need to add a little bit more product there. Push down, lift off. And just continue that with all the wings. Push down, lift off, push down, lift off. And just drag around to create those details. Don't add any more product. Use that gel you've got. That way it will thin out really nicely at the tip. Beautiful. And we'll do that with all of those. I'll let you watch how I do this. This is all in real time, so I'll just let you watch and take it all in.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, the sky is falling down.
We're good, we never left the ground, but we need to take some weight off our shoulders. The fight isn't over. Can you let me be tonight? I will need some time alone, not forever, but when we're together, it feels like my spark's been left in the dark sometimes. Cause when I'm with you, it's just like an airwave, better than a band. sure, but I'm probably right. When you're around, I can say what I wanna say. So hard to concentrate. This is all that I need and more. Perfectly safe and sure. I'll be with you always. I will stay with my promise.
Again, once that has cured, I'm going to go in with the snowdrops and do the little detailer dots, just using the tip of my brush, and then we'll give that a cure.
Stay up all night. We finally took some weight off our shoulders, so this fight is over. Can you stay with me tonight? I don't wanna be alone, and I need you here if you want to. I know my spark's been left in the dark sometimes, but when
Quick sneak peek, the next colour I'll be using is Don't Trifle With Me. Don't think I let you know the last one, it was Let Them Eat Cake. So we're getting more intense with the pinks now, and the other nail has just cured, so I'll whip that out the lamp and show you. There she is. How beautiful, how sweet. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to up the speed a little bit. I'll do this in real time, so this is the lines again, laying that brush down. Then I'm going to start to up the speed a bit because, you know, to be honest, you don't need the whole video in real time. I think it will probably bore you after a while to see me doing it over and over in real time. It's not super duper fast, it's just a little bit sped up. So while you're watching this, I just want to take the opportunity to thank you actually. I've, like, from the bottom, genuinely, like, full on thank you. The support I've had with the launch of the crystal mix packs has been amazing, and the courses online has been amazing. As you can see, I'm still going to continue to put out free content. It's not all about, you know, trying to make money. We're all trying to make a living, but free content has always been at the forefront of everything I've done, and help and support. I'm always here for help and support. I'm bringing back the podcast. I just couldn't keep on top of it all after my mother-in-law passed away, and then I had COVID. I couldn't keep on top of everything I was managing, but I'm back, you know, on top form. I'm homeschooling little man, but there's time. So, yep, get that in the lamp and cure it. We'll work on the wings now. So yes, the podcast is back. The questions are always posted on my Facebook and my Instagram. The Instagram is the Nail Room Podcast. Facebook is just on my normal Facebook group. I've got a group called Nail Tech Support, which I'll try. I think I've left the link for it in the description box. And we just share each other's work, support each other with queries, and just generally just be buddies, nail buddies. And then each month somebody gets to be the cover artist of the group for the month, which is nice. Yeah, it's all good. Right, put that in the lamp quickly for a flash cure. Oh, I didn't even flash cure that one. I was being cocky. So I'll fill in the wings as before. Darker colour at the tip, lighter colour towards the body. Yeah, I'm just bowled over, to be honest, by your support and your love. There are, there's not many of the crystal packs in stock still. I'm not bringing them in again. They're limited edition. So when they're gone, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. That's what makes them so bloody special. Oh, and up until the 7th of January, you can use the code GIMME10 to get a discount. That was the kitten. Watch this. The camera shaking. That's the kitten. I apologise. She was pissing me off. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. She was really annoying me. She kept climbing on the back of my Archon mount, trying to see what Mummy was doing. I'll have to post a picture on my... Look! Oh, off she goes again. Honestly. This kitten is just a maniac. She will stop in a minute. So I'm using the lighter colour, again, uncured, so that I can blend the two colours together. Blend, 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 blend. It's even funnier watching it fast forward. It's like, wow, Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba, andale. Look at it go. Again, they melt in quite nicely. That was probably a slightly difficult blend compared to the others, but it all works in the end. Works really nicely. Look at that, isn't that nice and pretty? Oh, let me just bring that back in shot. There we go. If you could have any courses, like for good value, what would it be? Because I want to introduce some more courses. At the moment I've got acrylic smile line, acrylic ombre, hard gel shaping course, acrylic shaping course that does 4 shapes using tips. I've also got acrylic sculpting skills course. Oh, that was a nice motorbike. I will do the hard gel sculpting, I just haven't got round to it yet. What else have I got? Ombre, smile line, prep, advanced nail prep, so if you get lifting, things like that. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else you can think of that you'd like. I've got my crystal placement level 1 course, which tackles applying crystals and making them stick so they do not come off. It also covers business advice on how to get your clients using those crystals to earn you more money. Matte top coat in the lamp 30 seconds, bosh. Then in with the black detailer. Again, maximum pressure, minimum pressure. Maximum, minimum, maximum, minimum. You'll be fed up with me repeating all this stuff. Bringing it round. Are there any more designs that you guys want to see broken down? I'll do my best to always help. You know, I'm not the best freehander, but I'll teach myself and then teach you how I've taught myself. If that makes any sense. I'm going to stop babbling because I'm probably giving you a migraine now. I'll just let you watch this. Oh, quickly, if you do go onto my website, which is linked in the description box, and even if you don't buy anything, if you have a nosy and then subscribe to the newsletter, you will get exclusive discount codes that other people won't get. And you'll get offers and like free sneaky peeks of the new things that are coming out, because there's some new stuff coming out. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter, otherwise I can't let you know.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side when the sun goes down.
Okay, last nail coming up, and we are using Carried a Watermelon, which is super bright. Absolutely beautiful colour. Look how pigmented it is. It's insane. And we're going to do the same again. Again, I have sped it up because you know the drill by now. Lay it flat, drag it through. Easy peasy. Lay it flat, drag it through. Just keep remembering you need a matte base coat to draw on, otherwise everything will slide. So at one point I found that I was struggling to do the black outline and then drag those lines in across the wings. They weren't sitting right. And I realised, okay, I need a matte top coat in between drawing the wings and doing the outline. It's just little things like that that if I can pass down to help people, I feel happy. And when you've done these nails, please tag me. I will reshare them on my Southwest Nail Training page and my Nails by Sarah Burchett page. And whack them in the Facebook groups. I really want, this is like, you know, free education. I really want to get it out there and help people. Gives you something to learn during lockdown. Colour it all in, whack it in the lamp.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me, nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times.
We used to days apart, you and me. 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 If should they
Right, then after I'd done the matte top coat, I decided I wanted to add a third element just to give it a bit of depth and a bit of flow. So I just added some white dots with my dotting tool. Easy peasy peasy. At the top and at the bottom, I did that on all the nails, cured that, and then did a last layer of matte top coat. So these nails are well protected. Obviously, once I've done that, they go in the lamp for 30 seconds. Just want to take this opportunity to say, I love you. Please stay safe. It's very dangerous out there at the moment. Please stay safe and look after yourselves and your family. Check out the website. I'm trying my hardest to make it pretty. Here we go. Finished design. I really hope you've liked this and I hope it's helped. I'll see you in my next video. Tally bye!